So if you've been following the channel as of lately, you know I got scammed. I bought a Galaxy Note 20 Ultra off of eBay and I physically got scammed. It is what it is. I decided to keep the phone in the end because I wanted to pick up a legitimate Galaxy S20 Ultra, and then I wanted to go ahead and see the difference between the two and how bad is this fake actually. Now, if you did not see my video a couple days ago, I did drop and actually broke the screen of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, sadly, so the left-hand corner is broken. I put a screen protector on the screen, so it's all good now, but that is definitely something, different, I guess you would say, from when I first unboxed it. But taking a look at the two phones, they're very, very similar. And you can see right here, I'm going to take it out and show it in a second. Other than the phone in this box, you just get a charging cable. That's pretty much it. USB-C to USB charging cable, which I'm surprised they even make those anymore. I don't know. No, I'm not surprised at all. Just I feel like every cable I get now is just USB-C to USB-C all the time. So right here we have it in a little plastic bag. Now this is a refurbished Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, so this is not new. The last listing I had, the clone one I bought, was listed as a brand new Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. But this is a legitimate Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. And I'm going to do side-by-side comparison of these two phones in this video. But let me go ahead and start off right away with the key differences. And I didn't realize this difference until I actually went ahead and used both of these phones. Now, first off, if you guys do not remember the other video, the bezels are completely wrong on the clone. The big thing about the clone and the reason why you know it's fake is because of the bezels. The bezels are 1000% incorrect. Like, it's almost laughable at this point to see the bezels on, you see the guy on the right here, which is the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, the legitimate version, and then the other version, which is the fake version, and the bezels are a joke. Like, look at that difference right there between the bezels. And I'm not surprised, usually these fake clone versions are not able to really capture the actual correct bezels or resolutions or whatever, right? Now, starting off right away, you can see the bottom of the phone, the charging port is completely different. Like, it's not, like, wrong, but it's just not correct. And then right here, you can see the punch hole cameras. The fake has a bigger punch hole camera than the legitimate phone. Like, again, like I said, you won't see this difference unless you are looking at these phones side by side or you see them like this. I hope you can recognize the fake one, the punch hole camera is just a tad bit bigger. It's not crazy, it's not insane, but it's enough to be noticeable. And just kind of taking a look at this, let me focus my camera right here. As you can see with the screens, the bezels from the real one to the fake one, and yes, I did drop the fake one, are completely horrendous. I mean, it's almost like to a point where this is not the same. Like, they didn't even try to replicate this on the bezel part. And again, keep in mind, I bought this brand new from eBay, listed as not a clone device, but a legitimate device. It is what it is. Now, once you get into this part, the actual, what's called UI of this, now I do have Launcher 10 installed, and it's actually very, very similar. Like, this is almost to a point where it's one for one, no problem at all. Now, the big problem becomes once you go into settings. So, once you go into settings, right, you can automatically see the different display quality of the two phones. One on the right is a lot better than the one on the left. One on the left is more, like, kind of washed out. But look at the IMEI numbers. So, when you go look at them, one is, it's like separated numbers, and the other one is all together. They're supposed to be all together. They're not supposed to be separated. Now, why are they separated? Well, if you look up that IMEI number, it actually does not even come back to this said phone I'm holding in the left-hand side. It actually comes back to a bronze version of the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra, which is what the phone came with in the box. That was exactly what it came with in the box, which the box showed a bronze version, but I got a white version. So even though the box was sealed, it was sealed with a white version in a bronze box. And this one was factory, well, supposed to be unlocked, meaning it's not tied to any carrier, but yet the box was a Verizon Oni Galaxy Note 20 Ultra that was bronze and sealed with this phone inside. It's not adding up, okay? You do the math here, it's not adding up. So, as you can see when I go to CPU Z, both of them have the same exact everything inside. I mean, it's pretty much 1-for-1 when it comes to exact same specs. So, they do a good job at creating these, clones. And I gotta give them props for that. Now, one thing I also did notice after recording this video was the back cameras. If you look real close to the back cameras, the top camera on the fake is actually a tad bit bigger than the real legitimate one. So again, like I said, it's like such small little minuscule details where unless you had these side by side to compare them and really break them down, you would not know. There's impossible to know that which one is fake or real other than the bezels. And if they got the bezels correct, something that they, if you look up online any fake Note 20 Ultra, you will see that that is the one thing they cannot get correct. No matter how hard they try, and trust me, they do try to do that because they want to pass these off as legitimate phones. No matter how hard you try, it's never going to be legit. Like, it always is just confusing because they don't have the technology to have a curved display that can fully go around the sides. The same issue with the iPhone clones that they make. They can never be legitimate on both sides. So, it is what it is, guys. But I wanted to keep this phone just so I can show you guys the difference in case you are ever buying a phone off eBay. This is how you get scammed. Because the one on the left is fake and the one on the right is correct. Peace out, guys.